Do you want to write songs for church, but you can't play guitar or piano? You might think to yourself, because I'm not a multi-instrumentalist, songwriting's out of the question for you. Well, guess what? You came to the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you my process for writing a song without an instrument. Let's go. Hey, my name is Berch, and I'm a worship leader, songwriter, and an independent musician, and this channel exists to help people just like you write songs for church. So many of us have fell into the misconception that because I don't play an instrument or because I'm not really good at guitar, I can't write songs. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. Some of the greatest songwriters that you know and songs that you love are people who don't play an instrument. They don't play guitar, they don't play piano, they don't play any instrument at all, but they do have an ear for music, they can write songs, they have something to say, and I believe you do too. And so I want to walk you through the process that I go through whenever I'm writing music, but I don't even have an instrument nearby me. And so I think you're going to get a lot of value out of this video. And if you do, hit the like button and consider subscribing so that you never miss an update. Here's what's most important about songwriting. It's about storytelling. And great songwriters are storytellers first. They think about the concept and the story and the journey that the listener is going to go down. And through that process, they're able to craft amazing lyrics and beautiful melodies with or without an instrument. Oftentimes, I'm driving down the road and I get inspired. And in the car, I have written some of my most favorite ideas, even written some full songs. And I use this little tool that I have called my voice memo. All these smartphones today have a voice memo app or a voice recorder app or some way for you to record yourself. The thing about music and the thing about inspiration is that it's fleeting. You can get this inspiration for a song or a melody or a note, and honestly, if you don't take advantage of the moment, if you don't strike when the iron is hot, that idea could disappear and you could never think of it again. But if you got a voice memo app on your phone or a way to record yourself, you can quickly save that inspiration on your phone. And therefore, when you've got some time later on, it'll be right there waiting for you. So like we talk about on this channel, we're gonna just write the song. A couple of things that I always keep with me: the Bible, something to write with, possibly your voice memo, snacks, baby. And if you're somewhere safe where you can stop or pull it out, I always recommend a candle. Let's go. A couple of additional tools that might be really helpful to you. A couple of websites like Sample Focus or anything online that you can Google free samples. Google song starters, and you can find some really cool sounds. Check out the link in the description of a few that I've used. Not sponsored, but just a really helpful tool for you. So like we begin any time of writing, I love to start with a story or a scripture or a concept. But sometimes when you're just driving down the road, an idea comes to mind, some inspiration. I encourage you to do whatever you can. Tap the steering wheel, make a beat on your legs, beatbox, whatever it takes to start getting those creative juices flowing. So I had this small idea come to mind for me before we started recording this video. And it was just like this little melody that came to mind. I'm just gonna try to work it out right here in front of you. It's kind of like da 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 da, or something like that. A little bit of a groove. Da 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 da. A lot of times I find whenever I'm beginning to write a song, I love to start with a little bit of melody. And when the phrases of the melody sit inside of a groove or a rhythm, the lyric of that melody is really close behind it. If you just start mumbling words, it doesn't have to make any kind of sense at first. Just get into a groove, get into a vibe, and you begin to start to put together phrases, put together rhymes, put together vowel sounds that begin to have a little bit of structure that help you just move the song down the line just a little bit. So now that I got a little bit of a groove, a little bit of a feel, some rhythm, let's begin to put this into some context and begin to shape the song. Praise the Lord, soul. Thinking about when in the Psalms, whenever David would write, he would command his soul to praise. And that kind of just immediately pops into my brain, just as with that melody. Oh, okay. Let's see. That could be Jesus, you reign in praise. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but Jesus, you reign in praise. Just thinking about like every voice praises the Lord. You know, the angels, heaven, earth, the elders bow down before him. That's even some cool thoughts too. Very, very vertical, all about the Lord. Every tongue confess, let every voice proclaim. That's an idea. That's an idea. Hey, sometimes you got to just be happy you got an idea. That's an idea. Could it be better? Of course. But we got an idea, and we're not even using a guitar. We're not using a piano. If you're getting value out of this so far, click the like button, subscribe, never miss a video just like this. Let's keep going. Okay, so now we need some verses, really setting the tone for his glory, his worth, that he's worthy to be praised. Da 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 da. Praise the Lord. Okay. Ooh, what if you started the verse and it was like, Lord of this, Lord of that, Lord of da da da, King of da da da, you're heaven da da, early, seated on the throne, holy King of all, clothed in purity. Oh, I like that. Clothed in purity on the mercy seat. What is that, seated on a throne? You can't use that two times. For all eternity, throughout eternity. Oh, okay. So one thing I'm running into, and this happens a lot whenever you don't write a song with an instrument or with tempo and time, is that you might not think about all of the implications of where your melody is going or the timing of your words. And so one little quick lesson on songwriting. Whenever you are writing a song on a section, think about allowing your sections to start on different parts of the beat. Let me explain what that means. So there's what's called the downbeat. So if the song starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, that 1 is the downbeat. You can do whatever you want before that because your section starts on that beat. Now, it also matters how you end a section and how that next section begins. The chorus has a pickup note. 1, 2, 3. Bless the Lord, my soul. Bless the Lord starts before the downbeat. So that means that my verse has to end before that pickup. This is what I ran into. Clothed in purity for all eternity. Unto your name all glory. Bless the Lord. Well, that works, but if my verse was any longer, it would compete with the chorus. That's my little tip on getting your sections to start and end well. All right, we got a verse and a chorus. Let's go ahead and write ourselves another verse. My thought for verses, or when it comes to verse 2, is how do I continue the original story thought? Second verse might be more of the future reign or the reign that he has here on the earth. And ooh, I have an idea. What if it's like juxtaposing him reigning and, you know, like others who try to build their own name? Kingdoms rise and fall. Hey, Milo. You guys see Milo? Say hi. Ooh, with every word you speak, you give liberty. Nations come and go, kingdom rise and fall, but you remain forever. Bless the Lord. Now we got a second verse. Let's go. All right. Does it suck? Who knows? Who cares? We just write the song. All right. Maybe a bridge. Yo-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. One thing I was telling you guys about was figuring out how your sections start and end. One thing I'm going to try with this bridge or with this song is to have every section start on a different part of the beat. And now the bridge starts after the beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, da 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 da. So each section is starting on a different beat, a little bit of a different note. So every section feels like a continuation or it feels like it's fresh as opposed to it being in the same exact melodic center. Sometimes it's great to have the song start in the same exact place. Sometimes it's not. Rules are meant to be broken. But this in particular is one rule I like to try to incorporate as often as possible. Maybe the bridge is the section of the song that incorporates our faith and our belief, and like maybe it's a little bit aggressive. The melody has some movement that makes it feel like it could be really like chanty. Oh, you took my pain and gave me healing in my shame and gave me freedom. What if it's you took this and you gave me this? Hey, I just wanted to pause the video for 1 second to let you know about the sponsor of this video, BerchmanPaulJr.com. If you're a worship leader, a local church pastor, or part of a worship team, this is the hub where I share resources that'll help you build healthy worship culture, grow your team, and lead with purpose. You'll find free, yes, free resources you can download and use right now with your team. You'll also find a little bit of info about the new music that I'm releasing, the songs that I've written, and the sermons that I've preached. Maybe you have a very specific need, like quality preaching on a Sunday morning, or worship leading at your next conference. Maybe you want to discuss growth and strategy and how to build a healthy team. I've created a booking page right here on the website. Fill that form out and that'll start a conversation between you and I about how we can collaborate on building your church. So after this video, take a second to check out BerchmanPaulJr.com. The link will be in the description. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, I think we got a little bridge. We may not love it, but honestly, I think it's cool. It's direct from scripture, so it's super corporate and congregational. That's a little tip for you guys. When you're writing songs for the church, a lot of times you wanted to make it as plural as possible. So us, we, the church, the people, your people, you know, there's tons of room for personal stuff. But if you can, make it super congregational. Why not? It's going to be sung by a congregation. All right, so I just went online and I found this little virtual piano on the internet to figure out what key I'm in, which I think I'm going to sing the song in F, which I never write songs in F, but because I'm not writing with an instrument, anything goes. So just kind of fit what works with my vocal register. I've got a little bit of a lower sitting voice, so here's this song and we're in the key of F. I got one more thing that I recommend that you do. Just like I said, you can find samples. Something that's really cool to use is worship pads. And honestly, right here on Spotify, I'm using worship pads and I'm just looking for a pad in the key of F. All right, here we go. Seated on the throne, Holy King of all, your very name is worthy, clothed in purity for all eternity. Unto your name all glory. Bless the Lord, my soul. Bless his holy name. Great in power, full. Earth and heaven sings, every tongue confess, let every voice proclaim, Jesus, you reign in praise. With every word you speak, you give liberty. Your mighty name delivers. All nations come and go, kingdoms rise and fall, but you remain forever. Bless the Lord, my soul. Bless his holy name, great and powerful. Earth and heaven sings, every tongue confess, let every voice proclaim, Jesus, you reign in praise. You took my pain, gave us your healing. You took our shame, gave us your freedom, found in the pit. And you redeemed us, all of our worship, all for you, Jesus. You took our pain and gave us your healing. You took our shame, gave us your freedom, found in the pit. And you redeemed us, all of my worship, all for you, Jesus. Oh, bless the Lord, my soul. I think we got us a song, guys. We got us a song, a verse, chorus, bridge. Listen, this is just an example of how you can write a song if you can play guitar or not, play piano or not. All you need to do is just write the song. This is what we talk about every single video. As you guys can see, we constructed a melody, we got some lyrics, we got a theme going, we got some things that are hooky that stand out on this, and it is possible for anybody. You can write songs in church, and you can write songs with or without an instrument. So I would just take this work tape, bring it to your band, bring it to a music director, pitch it to somebody. Maybe someone wants to put some pianos on it, some guitars on it to help you get a full-fledged idea. And before you know it, you're playing songs in church. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. I'm Berch. If you want to see more content like this, click on this video. YouTube is recommending that you watch it. Let me know if they did a good job or not.